Now with our exclusive with the mother who spent time behind bars for refusing to vaccinate her son. She lost primary custody and she sat down with Ariel Reshef to talk about it. And Ariel, she said she'd make that same decision again?
She said she's making that same decision again. And this morning, Rebecca Bredow is out of jail, but even after 5 nights behind bars and losing primary custody of her son, she tells me she's not changing her stance. She's digging in and doubling down on her decision. It was one mother's controversial decision that made headlines all over the country.
I don't know how long she's willing to put me in there for. You know, it could be a week, it could be 30 days.
Last month, Rebecca Bredow ordered by a court to get her 9.5-year-old son vaccinated or go to jail.
You've repeatedly stated over the past several days publicly that you will not follow this court order.
Bredow chose jail. This morning, she's speaking out for the first time since her release. You're a mom of 2 and you just spent 5 days in jail. What was it like?
To have to sit in a cell for 22 hours a day for the first few days and with nothing to do but sit with your thoughts.
Bredow claimed the vaccination controversy arose due to a dispute with her former husband, who had first agreed to a spaced-out vaccination schedule and then changed his mind. He wanted a regular schedule for their son.
I was trying to protect my kids. I was trying to stand up for what I believed in, and it was worth it for me because, you know, to try to take the risk because I was trying to stop the vaccinations from happening. There has been an overwhelming amount of support I've received from the community, from everybody.
We've heard from many parents out there, though, that say by not vaccinating your child, you're putting other children at risk. How do you answer their concern?
That's their belief. That's how they choose to, believe. For me, I've done my research.
While the state of Michigan does allow parents to opt their children out of certain vaccines for non-medical reasons, the American Academy of Pediatrics says vaccines have been a part of the fabric of our society for decades and are the most significant medical innovation of our time. Vaccines are safe, vaccines are effective, vaccines save lives. But despite her 5-day stint in prison, nothing will change this mother's mind.
Whether you are pro-vaccine or against vaccine, this is about the fact my rights as a mother were taken away as well.
Bredow tells me she's devastated that she won't have primary custody of her son. She said that's something she thought would never happen. She says she will appeal that custody decision.
You referred to the second child.
Right.
So will she vaccinate the little girl?
Yeah, a lot of people wondering, will this happen all over again? This is a second child with her second husband, and in that case, both parents have agreed not to vaccinate her. She's never been vaccinated. They say she never will be.
And George asked a really good question during the piece about.
Yeah.
I thought at first she just was going to space them out. I didn't realize she wanted no vaccinations at all.
Initially, she and her ex-husband decided that they were going to space out those vaccinations. Now she decided she doesn't want to vaccinate at all because she heard about vaccination grouping and thought that might be dangerous, contrary to medical practice. And so that's what they've decided, not to vaccinate.
But as you said, when you think about the other, it's not just your child. There are other children involved that these kids are around.
Certainly, doctors that we've spoken to say that their recommendation is that these children get vaccinated because they need to be protected, and they also need to protect children around them.
The science on this is clear. Thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.